How do you self-identify your gender, and what does that definition mean to you?
I tend to go by genderqueer. Gender fluid probably work just as well, but I like the word genderqueer better. It means I'm not exactly female or male. I'm somewhere like in the middle, and I don't know exactly where in the middle I am because it changes from day to day, usually, or even minute to minute, depending on what's going on. I've always been a huge fan of the word queer ever since I realized it can be used as not just an insult, but like an actual term to describe someone.
What pronouns honor you?
I usually go by she, her, but they, them works just as well. I don't really have a preference between the two. I normally use she, her just because it's easier and like everyone is going to usually assign those to me, but I also really like they, them.
Describe the style of clothing you most often wear.
When it comes to clothing, it depends on the day. Like I'm almost always wearing jeans and a hoodie and obviously a shirt underneath the hoodie, but the shirt depends on the day. Like today I'm wearing like a baggier shirt and a sports bra underneath because I'm not exactly feeling girly. But on days that I am feeling girly, I'll wear like a nice bra and a shirt that like fits me better.
Talk about your choices with body hair. How do you style your hair? Do you have facial hair? What do you choose to shave or choose not to shave?
I don't normally style my hair at this point because there's not much to style. Sometimes I use bobby pins to pin it back. Usually, if I'm just sitting around at home, I have my hat on because it keeps my hair out of my face and I feel better with the hat on for some reason. I don't have any facial hair, and for that, I'm very, very grateful. As for body hair, I usually shave my underarms and my legs just because I like the feeling of it. I don't really care what other people think. Although sometimes in the summer, I'll shave my legs just because, I don't know, I feel the societal pressure to shave my legs because I'm a woman.
Talk about cosmetics. Do you choose to wear makeup? Do you paint your nails? What types of soaps and perfumes do you use, if any?
I don't wear makeup. I don't like the feeling of things on my face, even if they are supposed to be there. And so it's just never been something that appealed to me. I've never really liked painting my nails. I don't know. I feel like it doesn't make me feel any better about myself, and I feel like it's just gonna chip off. I don't want to take the time to do that. When it comes to soaps and perfumes, I always use the same shampoo and conditioner just because I like it. Soaps can change from day to day. I have like a Suave soap that smells girly, and then I have like Axe soap, which doesn't smell girly, and it'll depend on how I'm feeling when I actually take my shower. And then deodorant and like body spray, I have Axe to match the body wash, and then I also have like I think it's Secret deodorant, and then some off-brand body spray. A lot of times I'll like mix and match. Like I'll use the Axe body spray and the Axe uh, body wash, but then use the Secret deodorant. I like to mix and match.
Have you ever experienced being misgendered? If so, how often?
I don't think it's actually possible to misgender me, or at least you can't misgender me in a way that I would feel upset about. Actually, in high school, I once went trick or treating, and this is before I had like really come to terms with my gender or even had thought about it. I went trick or treating with some friends, and I kept getting mistaken for a boy, and it felt like an accomplishment to me. I'm not sure why, but that's one of the things that first started cluing me in.
Do you experience dysphoria? How does that affect you?
I don't think I really experienced a lot of dysphoria. I used to before I cut my hair. Like having long hair upset me for a while. And then when I'm not feeling so girlish, sometimes my breasts upset me, and I would really love to start binding one day, but it's not super important to me, and so I'm putting it off.
Talk about money. Is it important for you to provide for a family financially if you choose to have one? Is it important to you that you earn more than any partner you may have? Do you prefer to pay for things like dates? Are you uncomfortable when others pay for you or offer to pay for you?
Um, growing up, I didn't have a lot of money, and it kind of continued into late teens and even now in early adulthood. I don't really have a lot of money, so I mean, I'd love to provide for a family, and I would love to like pay for dates and stuff like that. But at this point, it's not exactly in the cards with how I am right now. Um, I do enjoy paying for dates when I get the option, but it doesn't like offend me or upset me or make me uncomfortable if I can't pay for the date or if whoever I'm with wants to pay for the date instead of me.
Talk about children. Are you interested in having children? Would you want to carry a child if that were an option for you? Do you want to be the primary caretaker for any children you may have?
When it comes to kids, like growing up, all I wanted to do was like have kids one day. Like that was like what I wanted to do for money always changed, but I always wanted to have kids. And now that I'm an adult, I'm realizing I might not actually want to have kids. Like I don't feel the need to pass on my genes because they're not exactly stellar. One day I might like to adopt, like maybe sometime in the next decade, but I don't I don't feel the need. I'm living with a 2-year-old right now, and I am the one who stays at home while both of his parents work. So I think that's the closest I'm gonna get to having kids of my own, and I'm perfectly happy with that. If I ever do have kids, I do not want to carry the child because number one, I don't want to pass on my genes, and number two, the idea of pregnancy scares me. It freaks me out. The idea of something inside of me growing and being its own person one day is just terrifying. Like the thought of it like moving and feeling it move and even maybe seeing it move if it moves enough is just like, no thank you. Anything else you want to share about your experience with gender? I'm going to ignore this one because I don't have anything I want to share, so I think I'm done. Woo!